Nasty C is one of the greatest rappers to ever come out of South Africa. After his debut single, Juice Back, spread across Africa like wildfire, it became clear that he was destined for greatness. Growing up in Durban, his journey wasn't easy. He faced challenges breaking into the music industry but remained determined to make it happen. At just 14, he dropped his first mixtape, One Kid, a Thousand Coffins, proving his talent early on. Back then, where his first producer gave him the name Nasty Cat, but as his style evolved, it was refined to Nasty C, a name that would soon carry weight across the globe. As a kid growing up in Durban, his journey wasn't easy. Unlike Johannesburg, which is the hub of the music industry, Durban offered fewer opportunities, making it difficult for him to break through. Still, he remained determined to make it happen. His mixtape Price City introduced the single Juice Back, which spread across Africa and even got a remix featuring Davido and Casper. The track gave him instant continental recognition, and not long after, Davido featured him on a song called Coolest Kid in Africa, a collaboration that cemented Nasty C's reputation and earned him the title the coolest kid in Africa. In 2016, Nasty C signed with Mabala Noise Entertainment, a move that set the stage for his official breakthrough. That same year, he released his debut album Bad Hair under the label. The project featured the hit single Hell No, which became an anthem and solidifying his place as one of South Africa's brightest young stars. In 2018, after parting ways with Mabala Noise, Nasty C signed an exclusive recording and distribution deal with Universal Music Group South Africa, followed by an additional deal with Universal Music Group Nigeria in June of that year. Under Universal Music Group, he released his follow-up album Strings and Bling, which showcased his growth as an artist, blending trap influences with sharp lyricism. The project featured international collaborations, including ASAP Ferg, and even caught the attention of global stars like Black, who showed Nasty C love on social media. The world soon came calling. In 2020, Nasty C became the first African artist to sign with Def Jam Records, joining a roster that included global superstars like Justin Bieber. Soon after, Def Jam launched Def Jam Africa, a milestone moment that positioned Nasty C as a trailblazer for African hip-hop. The label's vision was clear: to help him break into the global market and elevate his career to the same heights as international icons. Under Def Jam, Nasty C released the Lost Files EP in 2020, followed later that year by his highly anticipated album Zulu Man with Some Power. The project marked his biggest international push yet and featured several American artists, including Ari Lennox, T.I., and YSL signees Lil Keed and Lil Got It. The album showcased his ability to bridge African and global hip-hop, cementing his place as a rising international star. This year, Nasty C went public and announced to his fans that he was going independent after his venture with Def Jam failed to deliver the results many expected. The news left people questioning why, because there's no doubt the boy is talented. Nasty C even went all out, working with American producers to adapt to the sound and lifestyle, but it didn't translate into mainstream success. Unlike fellow South African artist Tyla, who broke through in America with her smash hit Water, which peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, Nasty C's numerous releases under Def Jam failed to chart. The comparison is striking. Tyla, who had little international audience before signing with Epic Records, managed to cross over quickly, while Nasty C, already a well-established rapper with a massive fan base in South Africa, struggled to break into the US market. Epic Records, home to artists like Travis Scott, Future, and 21 Savage, played a major role in Tyla's rise. That's why they pushed for the Water remix featuring Travis Scott to boost her profile and solidify her position as an international star. But not every South African artist has had the same success under US labels. Epic once signed Show Majozi after her BET Award win and global buzz from her hit John Cena, yet she failed to break into the Billboard Hot 100 and eventually faded from the international spotlight. So, similarly, Elaine, who had a smash hit back home with You're the One, signed with Columbia Records, but her music never charted on the Billboard Hot 100, and she was later dropped by the label. These examples show how difficult it can be for South African artists, even with major label backing, to truly break into the US market. The US market isn't only tough for South Africans, it's proven difficult even for Nigerian superstars like Davido. Despite being able to fill stadiums in both the US and the UK, Davido has struggled to chart on the Billboard Hot 100, only breaking through when Chris Brown featured him on Sensational. This highlights a bigger problem. Global labels like Def Jam often fail to properly position African artists in the US market. That's part of the reason why Nasty C's venture with Def Jam didn't work out, and why Blackie, another South African talent signed to Def Jam, also failed to make any meaningful career strides under the label.